off the court. You know, all credit to him. He's been coaching his team in the right direction, and I think that in a few years his team is going to be really good. You know, they made a lot of shots tonight that we didn't see that they made in the early on in the film. So you know, I think they came out to play really hard for us tonight, and they did. You know, credit goes to them. They play really hard tonight.
How would you like to get better? You know, not immediately, but that would be good too, of course. Long term, how would you like to be better?
Just basically my overall game. Right now, the coaches are worried about my passing game, so just overall, just feel for the game. Basically, just trying to read passes, get better on the defensive end. Working on my offense just little by little. It's not going to come overnight. I know that. Just got to be patient with it. Just trying to get better throughout my whole entire game.
How is it different, Nick, being the man as opposed to, you know, being a contributing player? I mean, Coach, you know, he said that earlier in the season. You're the man.
I don't think I'm the man, but you know, I got really good players on my team. Honestly, I don't even get points on my own. I have 3 really good point guards on my team, and they find me in the right positions to get easy points for me. And Ashton, you know, he gave me those, I think it was 3 lobs back to back in a row. You know, that shows how good of a point guard he is just to find me like that. And Tyrese, he always finds me when it's time for me to shoot the ball in the short corners or on the elbows. And Quick, you know, he's a guy that you know, he doesn't make the most assists for us on the team, but he's the guy that's in the timeouts calling plays for us, because he sees what's on the court.
Let me put it this way. Do you feel more of a responsibility than in the past to, you know, more of a responsibility for the team winning?
I guess you could say that, you know, but it's also a collective group.
No, it's not. It's you.
Nick, what's it like for you, though, when you're in foul trouble and you can't do anything to help? And like tonight, you're down 10, but you're on the bench. There wasn't a whole lot you could do about it. How frustrating.
I mean, if I was on the bench in foul trouble, you know, I was just trying to get my team in the right direction, telling guys to get back on defense, pointing out where the shooters are, pointing out when the screens are coming, like backdoor cuts. I think I did a really good job tonight when I was on the bench tonight.
Nick coaching him up.
No, I don't think so. We just got in the locker room, you know, figured it out and came out and tried to fight harder.
What was the difference between the first and the second half?
It was just energy, you know. We came out flat and we just went in the half and just got ourselves together and just came out stronger.
Coach said he pretty much left it up to you guys to be able to come back. What would he say? What did he mean by that?
He's just been talking about player Germany. You know, we have to just go out and figure it out ourselves.
DJ, Cal spoke a lot about your conditioning. Is anything easier for you as, you know, it keeps going on?
Yes, you know, I'm just trying to run my hardest in practice and things like that so I can get better condition. I have conditioning tomorrow, so just trying to get better every day.
Do you think you guys played at a level of your competition, both good and bad? I mean, you've obviously beaten really good teams and you've struggled against some teams that are not as good.
Yeah, I think so. We have to just play to our level and always, you know, go out there and fight and just continue to dominate.
A number of y'all had on Kobe's. A number of y'all had on Kobe's before the game and had on the Kobe T-shirts to warm up in. What did that mean to you guys?
I'm just trying to pay respect to a legend. You know, he means a lot to the basketball world, and just, you know, just trying to show our support.
What have you seen from Nick the last couple of games?
Nick's killing, you know. Nick's is just going out there, playing the Nick like we all know, and just going out there and dominate.
What are the emotions going into this Auburn game Saturday, given what happened against them in March the last time we played?
We just got to go out there and compete. You know, everybody has to have the same mindset. We just got to go out there, have energy, and just, you know, just try to get a W.
Did Cal talk to you about like his relationship with Kobe or like anything with the draft process when he was in the NBA?
No, he hasn't.
Are you aware like he wanted to like draft Kobe, but basically like the GM or someone didn't want him to go for him?
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
Because I feel like if you got Kobe, he would have stayed in the NBA and he never came
DJ, Vanderbilt's on a terrible streak.
Tyrese, you know what I mean? Coach kind of said we need Nick, and then we asked Nick about it, and he said, "Oh no, we got other good players."
We need.
How would you describe his importance?
Very important. He's 7 foot, block shots, rebounds, dunks everything when we throw it to him, hits mid-range jump shots. I'm proud of him, and it's just testimony to his work. He kept on the grind. I think he said in his last interview, he said he's been working since he's got here, and it's helped him for today.
Cal said that you kind of told on yourself when it came to sprints, that you finally won one. What's it like kind of getting through that mental barrier at practice to kind of push and be that?
I just thought that just being more competitive overall, defensively, sprint-wise, I feel like I was selling myself short, and he said the same thing, and he just told me to go out there and win every single sprint, and he said, you're going to reap the benefits when it comes to the game time.
How come you hadn't been winning sprints prior to this?
Like I said, I think I just been selling myself short, just making sprints, just running and making it.
You just didn't want to do it?
No, I wouldn't say that. I just said just selling myself short, just making the time. I felt like that was good enough, and then I realized that's not good enough for me. I feel like I want to be competitive in everything I do, and making the sprints, that's where it started.
At Texas Tech, I remember there was a pass thrown over to you at the sideline, and you reached up with one hand, you tried to catch it with one hand, and Cal
And dropped it.
Yeah, Cal was
one hand. He always says, we're not going to lose a game getting a one-hand rebound or a one-hand catch. And me and Johnny and myself both had one-hand catches. And we fought through it, and we just broke through and ended up winning that game. But we were definitely on the film talking about those one-hand catches.
What did he say?
He said, you think we're going to lose a game because y'all decided to catch the ball with one hand and drop it?
Well, I wondered if you, don't you and Ramsey from Texas Tech, weren't you guys sort of rivals?
I wouldn't say rivals. We just played against each other. In Texas last year, there was a lot of great players. Me, RJ Hampton, Ramsey, Big Drew, and the list goes on and on. And I mean, it was just another game for us, and we went out there and tried to do what it took to win the game.
Was that a little distracting at all to see a familiar face on the other team?
I don't think so. I've seen a lot of familiar faces almost every night. Tonight, I played with Dylan Dessou on the Houston Hoops, and I think I played with somebody. Played against somebody almost all year that So I don't feel like it's distracting. I just feel like it just makes it more competitive.